Alright, so this is the last segment of the video. I'm going to go ahead and remove this bottom deep and set it over here on top. It's very light. Clearly you can see I can maneuver it with ease. So that's how you know it's very empty. So I'm going to go ahead and set it over here on top of the other hive. Be cautious of the fact that the honeybee is over here. The queen is in her queen cup cell. So now on the bottom of this, you can actually see that this is the CD case I put in here with the vegetable oil. I didn't know if there's any chance possible if we had hive beetles, because I did see some type of weird beetles outside and they were underneath the R1 and they look just like it. So I don't see anything in here. Also, as I flip it, you can see the oil, but really other than a couple dead bees, which probably got stuck as I moved it around, I see nothing. So people say that this is successful. If this is successful, not having any, then I'm going to say I'll take it, because that means that I don't have any small hive beetles, which is great. Nobody wants that in their hives. So I'll take it. And then this is their screen bottom board right now. This is another style of screen bottom board that's available. Has a metal bottom on it. Here's my mouse guards that I have. These are what I put in place. Here's my screen bottom board. So with this, I'm going to go ahead and take all these dead bees off, and I'm going to clean them over there, and I'm going to scrape them off, and then that allows me to go ahead and clean everything up for the bees. So that's my next step, is to clean all this up. Alright, now that's done. So with that, I have a mouse who lives out here, and he definitely has some rodent droppings around here. So what I'm going to need to do is go ahead and clean all that off. I don't like him living out here. I've been trying to catch him for the last couple of years, but nothing seems to work. So there we go. Clean off the mouse rodent droppings. It's good to go. Try not to breathe in any of that I swish around. That's not good. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this screen bottom board back on. You can see where they had moisture at some point in time. You can see under here different bee parts and things like that, and it looks like there's more rodent droppings. So I'm going to have to take this whole bottom board out, in which I will go ahead and clean it and wash all that off, so that way I don't have to deal with that. I do not like him being out here, but we do live in the woods, so something to consider. So now I'm going to put them back together, and then let's see, I'll angle them exactly where they need to be. I'm going to go ahead and take the top empty deep, and that one's going to go on top. The bottom's going to go on the bottom full of bees. So right now I'm going to go ahead and move these over, and here we go. Here comes the bottom deep full of bees. I'm going to pick her up. Try to be gentle. It's very heavy. Actually a lot more honey in here than I thought, so that's good. We're going to put the bees on here nice and steady. Put them exactly where they need to go. I want to make sure everything lines up very well, because they're getting a new reconfiguration for the spring. They love that. There we go. Like I said before, there's a lot of husbandry involved with beekeeping, so now we're going to go ahead and release the queen. I think it's important. I want to go ahead and release her when she's happy. Go ahead and let her out so she can be with her bees, and then they can take care of each other. There she comes right now. She's right here. She's going to come out in just a second. So she's right here in the queen clip. I don't want to frighten her, but I would love to pick her up so I could show her to you. She's pretty awesome. So we'll see if we can see her. She's right there. There they are, tending to her. There she is, Miss Queen, right there where my finger is. So here she comes. She's going to come out. She's on my finger right there on the end, and we're going to put her in the hive. There she goes. She's on the top frame. She just went in the center right there. She went in. I'm going to let these worker bees tend to her. That way we don't have to deal with the bees. Now, she's in there. She's safe. She's good to go. Perfect time to go ahead, and let's go ahead pollen patties back where they belong. Get these off so they don't get smashed in the process. Hopefully not. There we go. Okay, pollen patties are in. We're good to go. I'm going to pick up this other hive here, and this one does not have a whole lot of stuff on here. So we're going to take the bees, we're going to pick them up, and we're going to gently set this down. That's going to allow the bees to go ahead and be together. The queen can move up and lay as she wants, which will be pretty awesome. So there we go. This is my original hive from 2018. I love them. I love them all. They're doing well. So this is good to go. I did have a pollen patty over here that I ended up smashing into the mud when I laid that box on the ground. So I'm not going to be using the bottom portion at all. Probably not going to use it at all. Just they're not using it anyway, so we'll get rid of that pollen patty. Now with this, I'm going to go ahead and take the inner cover. Need to clean it up a bit. That's good to go. The inner cover, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and scrape it all in the summertime. Basically, right before summer hits in the spring, I'll be cleaning that up. There we go. Inner cover is nice and fresh on here. We have a little bit of mold. Got some pine shavings from the moisture absorber bags that I had on here. So I'll get that mold off of there. Everything else looks good to go. Put that on there. I've got my homemade mouse guards that I'll work on. These are some shims that we make. We like to use these in the summertime and in the spring. Not summer, fall and spring when we go ahead and feed. We just put our jars on top of there. So if we have to feed, that's what we do. And then here's my empty super. I keep it on top so I can observe the bees. See how they're doing. Do they need anything without disrupting them in the winter? I prefer that method. And then here goes the roof. So my roof is on. The girls are happy. The queen's in the hive. The bees are all put back together. Now we can go ahead and come to the front, make sure everything matches. Make sure everything's good to go. We'll have to put their entrance reducer in. This one is a smaller one, so it had to be modified. A very tiny entrance reducer for it to be nice and level. I'll put that back in, and then we're good to go. I'm not putting the CD back in because it looks like we had success. No small hive beetles, so that's not necessary. And then what I'll do is I'll put my mouse guard on here, and I use push pins. Push it into place. They've been great so far. And then that's it. Voila. Our hive inspection is done for today. We should be good to go. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a great day.